What's up guys, I hope you had a great day and welcome back to my newest video where I will teach you how to become a better player using the practice mode. Let's start off right with throw breaks. A lot of people in my stream ask me how do I improve in throw breaks, and today I will show you how and show you even more things. Let's start off. In order to learn how to break throws, we go to the practice mode and we go pick Dragunov. What you do now is press start, go onto practice settings and go to training mode. We set training mode to defense, go to CPU opponent action 1, select from move list, and now we select the throws of Dragunov. We go on to 124 forward 1+4. We choose the next throw forward 2+3 and we choose the last throw upward 1+2. Then we go to action intervals and set it to slow if you're starting off learning throw breaks. Now what will happen now is that the CPU shuffles randomly between those 3 throws and you don't know which one is coming and you have to break them. Alright, now if I press share button and 4, Dragunov will start doing those moves. As you can see, he did a throw, he's gonna do one again, and it's just random. And if you're starting off learning throw breaks, I would just recommend standing not right in front of him, standing a bit further away and just checking out which throws he's doing and training your eye to the animation. Like, okay, you see what is the next throw? That was a 1 throw. You check it out, 1 throw, check it out, 2 throw. And after you've trained your eye for a bit, the next step is to actually break them. And the most important thing, and this is actually the most important thing to learn and improve in throw breaking, is when you're starting off, press the correct button over pressing it fast. Because pressing it fast and pressing the wrong button is not the thing you want to do. You rather press the correct button, but press it too late. So what you do now is go to display settings, command history, and go on to display. Now on the left side, you see what you're pressing. And always make sure to press the correct button. Alright, then after practicing your throw breaks, by learning how to see and break them, like that, you watch what he's doing, like that, this, you will develop a feeling for the throws. And you don't even have to put a lot of time into that. I'd say practicing throw breaks for 5 to 10 minutes a day will give you results in a matter of some days. Like not even a month needed. If you practice this for 5 to 10 minutes a day, you'll see results in a matter of a week. In a matter of a week, you'll be way better in throw breaking. Now, if you've practiced that for a couple of days, you can start setting up some goals for yourself. Like the first goal I'd say is, let me break 10 throws in a row. And we can try to hit that every day. Let's try now. First one, second one, third one. And as I keep telling you, the most important thing is press the correct button over pressing it fast. Now we're at 5 even, 6, 7. Most important to watch out for the hands. 8, 2 more, 9, and the last one, 10. I messed up the last one, but you know what I'm telling you. So try to keep doing that for every day, 5 to 10 minutes, and you'll see rapid improvements. On to the next thing, how to improve your block punishment. The same thing we just did with throws, you can also do with other moves that are punishable on block. I just recorded 3 throws with Dragunov, and now I'm going to record 3 different moves with Heihachi. So what we do now is go into training mode, defense, and then we select some moves from Heihachi's move list where we know we want to practice against. Let's say Demon Breath. A lot of Heihachi players use Demon Breath, 1+2. Okay. Then we go on to, let's say up forward 2-1. For 2-1, which is -11, and last but not least, let's go with maybe back 1-4, back 1-4. So same thing as before, Heihachi will now randomly shuffle between those 3 moves. What you can do now is also set the action interval to short. And your goal as Kazuya now is to punish the moves correct. So we call it Demon Breath, which is -10. I mean, we can just show that. We go into Demon Breath, -10. As you can see on your frames, you as Kazuya are +10. So you have to punish this move with Kazuya's 1-1-2. And luckily the game now also tells you if it's a punish. Oops, 1-1-2. Second move is upward 2-1, which is -11. Always watch out for the frame display. And Kazuya has an 11 frame punish. So what you can do now is after blocking that, you punish that with back 1-2, your 11 frame punish. Last but not least, we have back 1-4, which is -13. And Kazuya's most optimal 13 frame punish is down back 1-2. So we try punish it with that. If you just want to learn the punishment and don't care about heat, what you can do is go on to settings, player heat, and turn that to no heat, just so you don't always get the heat engage animation when you try to learn the punishment. Alright, now we go back and set the action frequency of all those 3 moves to 1 and try to punish every move correctly. Whoops. Down back 1-2, punish. And the same thing applies here as it did to throw breaks. The most important thing is to press the correct button over pressing it fast. Now as you can see, the random shuffle is pretty random, but it gives me the same move over and over again right now. But there it is. We also get the Demon Breath. You have to punch with 1-1-2, 1-1-2. Let's go. Now we get that. Oops, I messed up the punish, but it's okay. We're here again. Back 1-2. And just try to do that over and over again. Like, the key to improving in Tekken and using practice mode is mostly consistency. So now I taught you how to break throws in general and how to improve your block punishment. And all the things I'm showing you are just examples. If you're struggling personally against any other move or a couple of moves of other characters, you can use a practice mode for yourself, set up the moves and learn the punishment according to your main and against the characters you struggle with. Next thing, how you can use the practice mode for your advantage is to train your reactions. There are some moves in the game that are reactable, but they do require you to practice it. And one of the most common examples is Jin's notorious down 2. So we go on to record, go into move list, and now we could record Jin doing down 2. And since we want to actively block down 2 only on reaction, we have to now record another move that has a similar amount of startup. So what I'm gonna do now is go on to display settings and also display the opponent frame info so we know how fast a certain move is. Show details and opponent packet. Show both of them. Alright, I'll turn off my camera for this one just so you can see. If I use Jin's down 2 and let him do that, it has an attack startup of 22 frames. So now we try to also use a move which has a similar amount of startup. And what comes to my mind right now is Jin's down 1. If we check out Jin's down 1, it is 21 frames. So in order to really block the down 2 is to actively see it and react to the move. Alright, so what you do now is he's gonna shuffle between those 2 moves, and what you have to do as the lead player is to only duck when you really see that down 2 is coming. Same principle applies now. Don't duck if you don't see down 2. If you're too late, that is okay. But if you duck when he does down 1, that's worse. So just try to do the correct action rather than doing it fast. He does down 2, down 2. I was too late, but it's okay, down 2. There he does down 1, down 1, down 1. I'm just just blocking. I'm holding back. And the moment he does down 2, I'm pressing down back. And after trying to react to it, you also have to punish them, obviously. Especially as Lee, you get a lot from punishing both of the moves, so you're practicing both things simultaneously. So let's try not only reacting to the moves, but also punishing them well. Okay, that is a good punish. That is a good punish. And you can also keep on doing your combos, if I knew the Lee combo. But at least punish it. Punish that. Punish that. Practice your acid rains at the same time. Practice your acid rains. There I ducked. That was not good. Punish that. Punish that. And that's just an example of what you can do to learn how to react to moves. Another example I can give you is, let's say you just main Law, doesn't actually matter, and you struggle a lot against Lars. Lars is down 1+2, which is even slower than Jin's down 2. So we go onto the move list, and now we go to down 1+2, Earth Battery, and mix it up with a move that has similar speed, which is his orbital heal, Storm Axle. And now we try to do the same thing. You block the orbital, just hold back, and the moment he does down 1+2, you block it. There I was too late, but I ducked, so it is alright. And then you try to punish accordingly with the Wild Sending 2. You get a full combo, and just try to practice your eye to the animation. This is how you improve your reactions. And this is how no Jin will ever beat you again. Coming up next, I'm gonna show you how you can use the practice mode to learn how to counter hit confirm or hit confirm certain moves and strings. For this example, I chose Leo. Leo has a low, which is his QCF1. QCF1 is a low that a normal hit does nothing except damage. But if we put player counter onto counter it, what you can see is if I do QCF1, I'm +11. And you can see there is a big different animation. What happens on +11 is that Leo gets Wild Sending 4 1+2 guaranteed, which is 37 damage, and even a heat engage if we turn on heat. So we turn on heat, and it's heat engage, you got 37 damage, you go into heat, win-win. Now what you can do in practice mode now with counter hits is not only turn them on or off, you can also turn them on to shuffle. So what you have to do now is react to the counter hit and only press Wild Sending 4 when your move is a counter hit. So what you do as Leo now is do QCF1, that was a counter hit. So now I have to press Wild Sending 4. And the shuffle means it's just random. If I do QCF1 again, no counter hit. QCF1, counter hit, counter hit, counter it, no counter it. So it's just random. And now you try to use the move and only confirm the follow-up when it's on counter it. There it was, I pressed Wild Sending 4. You can also turn off your heat here just to skip the animation. Oops, I pressed too late, it's okay. Wild Sending 4. Normal hit, nothing. Normal hit, nothing. Counter it, I press. Nothing, counter it, I press. This is just one example. Another example you can do is for Reina players, not only learn how to counter hit confirm certain things, but also how to hit confirm certain things is her FF2. Like for Reina, I'll keep heat off. FF2 is one of her core moves. And FF2 on hit guarantees you a Sentai 3 on hit. So this is a combo. On block, it's not. So what you can do now is also set the opponent. If you go into training mode offense, on opponent action, there is a thing, random block. So what random block does is, as the name says, sometimes he doesn't block and sometimes he blocks. No block, no block, no block, no block. There, he blocked. So now what you try to do as Reina is press FF2 and only press the follow-up when you hit it. Guaranteed. 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 That was unblocked, so I didn't press the 3. That was unblocked, I didn't press the 3. There I was too late, but it's okay. We're learning. There I was wrong. Nothing, nothing, nothing. On hit. On hit. One of those things you can also use the random guard feature for. Let's come to the next part where I'm going to show you how you can use practice mode to also improve your movement. How can you improve your movement is we go on to training mode, put it back to defense. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to record Dragunov, do a jab into down forward 1, which is sidesteppable to the left, as you can see. But I'm also going to record Dragunov, do a jab into down 2. If we check out that situation, I cannot step it to the left. Fully tracks me. So now we have a move that doesn't track to the left, but is a mid, and we have a move that tracks to the left, but is a low. So what we can do now is we try to learn how to sidestep and duck at the same time, or like after each other. Since both moves starts with a jab, we wait until Dragunov does a jab, and what we do now is sidestep to the left and then duck. And if I do that, as you can see, I'm beating the down 2 and I'm beating the down for 1 by doing sidestep duck. And things like that help you escape a situation that may seem like a mix-up because it's a mid and a low, but since you sidestep and duck, you escape both things. Now instead of ducking, what you can also do is low parrying, so instead of down back, I press down forward, so you get a whole combo on Dragunov's down 2. And at the end, what you can do, the last thing, is combine everything into one big drill to help you play better under a mental stack. What I mean by that is when we go back to training mode defense, you can see that I can record 8 different actions here to learn how to practice against. And what we can do now is use everything we just did. Like after jab, we now know he does either down forward 1 or down 2. So I'll leave that recorded, but I add things and things. What I'm gonna add now is all those 3 throws. So I add the 1 throw, I add 2 throw, and I add the 1+2 throw. Now we have throw breaking included, we have movement included, and now we can include even block punishment. Let's say I want to punish 1-1 on block, and I want to punish Dragunov's down forward 2 on block. I record both of them, and now you have to try to do all those things at the same time. So we're breaking the throws, we punish that move, 1-1, we break the throw, we punish that move, we break the throw, we do sidestep duck after a jab, we break the throw, punish the move, he does a jab, we do sidestep duck, punish that one, break it, break it, there I didn't do anything, punish that, break that, I didn't do anything, break that, didn't do anything, it's okay, sidestep duck after the jab, break that, it's okay, there I was too slow, punish that, and just try to include everything. And this is how it all comes together. You learn certain things step by step on their own, like throw breaking on its own, block punishment on their own, movement on its own. And the good thing is, at the end, if you have a really good practice drill for all those things. You can just combine everything and try to do it while having to think about everything at the same time, because that's the most realistic thing that's gonna happen in a match. Obviously, your opponent, as a Dragunov in a real match, won't just spam throws. Maybe some do. But maybe a Dragunov won't just do jab into down 2 or jab into down for 1. What's gonna happen is everything is gonna happen at once. So if you use the practice mode for that, you just combine everything and just improve as a player in general. And that, my dearest friends, is how you improve as a player using practice mode and just getting better at Tekken. I hope you enjoyed the video. See you next time when you achieve the higher rank.